Hello, friend. Hey, my name is Travis Norville. I'm the pastor of Judson Memorial Baptist Church, and welcome to our midweek service. You may be watching this on a Friday or Saturday night or Sunday morning, who knows? Whenever it is, hello, welcome, and I hope that you find in this time together a little bit of love, a little bit of grace, a little bit of forgiveness, and just a little bit of something to get through the day. This week I was out running, and I was running on the bike path. I mean, not on a bike path, but bike path was right near me. I was walking on the parkway. I was running on the parkway, and I saw this guy coming toward me. And as he got right beside me, his lips were right there in my ear almost. And he looked at me and he said, "Buddy, you're not gonna make it." And I got to tell you, folks, I was like, "Damn, how did he know that?" Like, I was running. I feel like I was running with two air conditioners, a refrigerator and a microwave oven behind me. That's just how slow I felt. And you can look at my Strava and find that for sure. What I realized, however, though, the guy wasn't talking to me. Even though as truthful as he was talking to, he was actually talking to his buddy who was intoxicated. And just around the corner, I couldn't see him. And his buddy was trying to get up. And his buddy's laying on the ground like, "Oh, I'm going to get some water." And he's trying to get up and he keeps falling over. And his buddy comes down and he picks him up and puts puts the intoxicated guy, takes his arm and puts it around his shoulder. And they walk together and he said, "Hey, you're not going to make it on your own. I'm going to help you." That's what I think church is. It's a lot of times we feel like we're not going to be able to make it on our own, and a community of people help you get through the day. I hope that's what happens today. As you're watching this, feel free to give some responses, in the comment section, or just send me an email, gtnorville@judsonchurch.org. Let us know how you're doing. Maybe you got some prayer requests you want us to pray for. Whatever we can do. May we be of service to you, and may we be the kind of people that help you, that bend down and help pick you up. Because when other people say, "Hey, you're not going to make it," we're here to say, "Hey, you know what? You can." Few people, a little bit of love, and that soul of yours can be pretty amazing. Well, if you haven't yet, please sign up for our email. We send out emails on Wednesdays and Fridays. You get to know a little bit more about the congregation, how you can be a part, and what we're about. Just go to judsonchurch.org, click on the connect button, and you'll see it there. Sign up for it. Great email, and glad that you're taking part of that. Today we got some wonderful music, got a short little sermon from up here in the office, and yeah, that's about all. There's really no announcements for this week. It's kind of slow. It's so hot today. Hopefully by where you are, you got a little bit of coolness. Okay. Thanks, friend. Thanks for joining. We'll talk to you soon. Hello, everyone again. Hey, we have the prayers that the congregation has collected, and we're going to read them off. Some have come in on email. Thanks for that. Some left a couple messages. Sorry, my phone's right there. I'm up in my office, and you may wonder why. It's more just because it is so hot today, and my office is nice and cool. And everywhere else I go in the building, it's really hot. So this is where we are. Prayers that we have. And Carolyn had done a sermon prayer asking everyone to think about what they're really grateful for and thankful for at this time. So some of those will have this feeling to them. I'm grateful for my family for always supporting me. Gratitude for the love of my family. Prayer for flood victims in Kentucky. Jesus, my hope. Gratitude for the upcoming reunion with family from China. I'm grateful for this Judson community. You make my heart full. Gratitude for the young women leading us and listening to their passions. Save me from my materialism. Rain would be lovely. Oh, wouldn't it? I'm grateful for summer visits from granddaughter Leela. I'm grateful for the Judson community to worship with every Sunday and fellowship with various times. Thankful for the good memories from childhood. It seems like only yesterday. It seems like another life. We had prayers for caregivers, and especially those who are, just being with loved ones and caregiving at the same time. We had prayers for people with praying for the health, mental health of youth. Came through quite a few times. Had prayers for people going through surgery right now, and people in prayers that are undergoing cancer treatments and those who are about to. Had prayers for the earth, had prayers for the Ukraine, and had prayers for our city. I'm sure there's others that you have at this time. Please say them aloud wherever you are. And then when you're ready, let's say the Lord's Prayer together. Our Father, our Mother, our Creator, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. We honor those that were shared in this bowl. We honor those that were shared in the singing bowl that was asked to be private. And we will honor those as well. Any prayers you have, please feel free to send them to us, and it is our honor to pray for them and pour out our hearts with you. Okay.
Only a song of the soul, and we'll sing this song.
The story for this morning comes from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12. Now, you can read it for yourself. You know, it's the story of the rich. Well, it's just the rich farmer. A brother comes to Jesus and says, "Teacher, tell my brother to give me, a fair share of my inheritance." Jesus flips it on him and says, "Why are you calling me teacher, friend? You're just this other person's friend. I'm not your judge or arbiter. Instead, be on the lookout for all kinds of greed." And now Jesus shared this story, a parable. There once was a rich young man who had lots of land, good soil, crops produced abundantly on his land. One year, the crops were so abundant, he didn't know what to do, so he said to himself, "I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones." And after that was done, he said to his soul, "Soul, you have more than enough. Eat, drink, relax, and be merry." But then God addressed the rich young ruler and said, "Fool, what are you doing? Your life is being demanded of you at this moment. Who would take the things that you've stored when you die? Instead, be rich toward God, not towards your possessions." Well, there's a story, and it's a doozy of a story, and it's a tough one, and you think, what are you going to do with this? I mean, you can do it easily, lots of avenues, but I want to focus on the idea of the soul that is presented in this story. Your soul, my soul, our souls. Think about the idea of a spirit, and contrast that with a soul. For me, a soul seems so much more personal. The soul is that thing about myself that's unique to me, and no one else can touch it. People can try to damage it, but no one else can really hurt that soul of mine. I hope it's the same way with you. The soul, that life-giving force that God has given each of us, that enables us to express who we are and live and walk in this world. Now, there's many times that our souls become divided. And Jesus kind of addresses this. Greed has taken over the brothers, and we see how greed has taken over this one farmer. I think Jesus is trying to express what Thomas Merton called, that the hidden wholeness that each of us has within ourselves, a hidden wholeness, that our souls are complete and healthy and amazing and beautiful. And I hope that's what churches are about, religious communities, faith communities, helping people to find that animate, beautiful, wonderful piece of themselves, that soul. You want to look back on your life and say, I was rich toward God, that I was in some way, shape, or form rich towards this soul. Now behind me you can see a picture. It's from the March on Washington. It's Dr. King giving his I Have a Dream speech. And on that piece of paper, on that poster board, are just all kinds of paintings and postcards and pictures of places in my life where my soul has either been uplifted, or it is people that have revealed to me the beauty of my soul. The places where I feel most whole and nurtured and welcomed. I got that idea from one time when I was at the Susan B. Anthony House in Rochester, New York. They had a picture of her desk, and above her desk was full of pictures of other women and suffragists and abolitionists and people that just fed her as a human being and allowed her to keep going. What is it that you have? A picture, a postcard, a letter, a card, a fragment, a piece of a paper, who knows what it is, a letter someone wrote to you, that speaks to that soul of yours. I hope this week you go back and find that. Read it. Be reminded. You have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing soul. And let us together try to find ways to cultivate that soul, to transform it, to nurture it, to let it be that life-giving, freeing, gracing, amazing force that it can be in your life and the life around you. Amen, friend.